The last recording ends mid-sentence, not mid-word, mid-sentence, as if whatever was coming didn't need to wait for her to finish. 5 students, Harwick University, 3rd floor of Aldermore Hall, a Wednesday night in late October. Nothing unusual about any of them. Mara was pre-law, sharp, and skeptical. Jonah was her roommate's boyfriend, always laughing too loud. Priya and Callum were inseparable, the kind of couple who finished each other's sentences. And Dev was the one who found the cards. He said he found them. That's what the first recording shows. Dev sitting cross-legged on the dorm floor, holding a deck of cards with a gray linen back, telling the camera he found them under the radiator when he was looking for his charger. He doesn't explain why he's recording himself. Nobody does. All 5 of them started recording that night without any of them remembering why. That's where the investigation begins. 7 recovered phones, hours of footage, and not one of them, not one, ever says the name of the game out loud. They just know how to play it. The cards appear normal in the early footage. 52 cards, pale gray backs, unremarkable. But Priya's phone catches something the others don't. Around 11:47 p.m., while the group is laughing, dealing, acting completely at ease, there is a 53rd card face down on the floor behind them. No one touches it. No one looks at it. It's just there. That's when they notice the temperature. Callum says it first, still smiling, rubbing his arms. Jonah gets up to check the thermostat and the footage stutters. 3 seconds of static. When it resumes, Jonah is sitting back down and he isn't smiling anymore. He doesn't say what he saw. He picks up his cards. By 1 a.m., the tone has shifted. They're quieter. Mara's recording shows her hands trembling slightly as she holds her hand of cards. The overhead light has dimmed, though no one touched it. And in the corner of the frame, at the very edge of visibility, there is a shape. Tall. Too tall for the ceiling height of that room. Standing completely still. The shape of a man in a pale suit, arms hanging too low, head tilted at an angle that suggests no bones in the neck at all. It wasn't until later that analysts reviewing the footage realized the shape appears in the background of all 5 phones, always in a different corner, always closer than the frame before. The 2 a.m. recordings are harder to watch. The group is silent now, playing in total focus. Their faces are slack. Their eyes don't blink at normal intervals. Dev draws a card and holds it up, and Mara's phone catches it clearly. A card that shows a tall, pale figure dealing at a table. The image on the card is moving, slowly, dealing to 5 seated silhouettes. That's when the mouth appears. Dev's phone, 2:14 a.m. The tall figure in the corner has drifted closer, and for 2 frames, just 2, the camera catches what's on the front of its head. Nothing. Nothing except the mouth. Wide, lipless, filled with black teeth arranged in perfect overlapping rows, slightly parted as if it is about to speak a rule none of them will be able to unhear. The climax comes at 2:31 a.m. All 5 recordings cut to the same angle simultaneously, as if something redirected every camera at once. The group is frozen mid-game, cards in hand, not breathing. The hollow dealer stands at the head of the table, jointless arms reaching down to the surface, fingers fanning a spread of cards toward them. Its mouth is open fully now. No sound comes out, but every phone's audio captures the same noise beneath the silence. A low, rhythmic shuffling, like cards being dealt in an empty room, over and over and over. The last readable timestamp is 2:33 a.m. The room was found empty the next morning. Cards scattered, phones left behind, no signs of struggle, just the deck, still spread on the floor and 1 card flipped face up in the center of the table, the 53rd card, the one no one touched. It showed 5 empty chairs. The Harwick Five have never been found. The cards are gone too, checked out of evidence storage, 2 weeks later by an officer no one can identify, who signed the log with a single long horizontal line. If you ever find yourself sitting down to a game you don't remember agreeing to, look at the corners of the room. Count the people at the table. And if the number is higher than it should be, don't finish your hand. Subscribe if you want more stories from the places no one walks away from.